Hey guys, I'm going to show you a really cool trick. It's kind of a glitch that you can do on the Darkest Shore on Wave 1 where you can make a ton of points. This only works on solo, and I was able to make 9,650 points at the end of Wave 1. And depending on what specialist you use, you can make over 10 grand. But I wanted to show how much you would make with it and without it, because some people may not want to be stuck with like a certain specialist just to make a few points in the beginning. But I'll show you more about that specialist and how all that works later on in the video. And I want to give a huge shout out to Swan0121 Gaming. What I use to get these points is the universal mod Mugger, and this basically increases the amount of jolts that you get whenever you melee a zombie. This Mugger mod is really easy to access. You only have to be rank, I believe, 8 to be able to have enough tokens to unlock it. If you guys have it available in your consumables, I would recommend putting on a double points. This will definitely help to double the points. And if you don't have the double points, you can still make around 7 grand on round 1. But with the double points, you can make almost 10 grand. If you're not going to be using the Mugger mod or the double points, then I would recommend putting on a pistol that is not overpowered. Like, don't use the Jupiter variant. That will kill them too soon, and you won't be able to like maximize the points by shooting and knifing. But if you're using the Mugger mod and double points, then you're not going to be shooting at all, and you don't have to worry about, what you put on as your starter weapon. So when you first spawn into the Darkest Shore, you're going to be on round 0, and these zombies do not give hardly any points. They give 5 points for a body shot and 10 points for a headshot. So there's a glitch you can do where you can take all of the round 0 zombies and transport them over to round 1, and the glitch is where you despawn them, and after they despawn, the round 0 is going to end, and then round 1 is going to start, and all of these round 0 zombies are going to be on round 1 now. And now all the round 0 zombies have regular value, so you're going to be able to get hundreds of points from them instead of like 5 or 10. So all you have to do is just hoard them up and get them tightly packed together as much as you can. And then what I do is I walk over to this direction and I try to get them as close to this part of the map as possible. I would recommend holding out the shovel when you're doing this because it gives you more speed than holding out the pistol. So once you've got the zombies as far back into that corner as you can where you're not gonna get downed, quickly run over to this side of the spawn and then just stare into this corner. Do not turn around, you don't want to look at them. And what's going to happen is they're all going to despawn. Once they despawn, it's going to end the round 0, and you're going to know that it's over because you're going to see that it says you survived the beach. And once you do that, you can go and look and see that, yeah, there's no more zombies left, and it's going to go to wave 1. So now all you have to do is just run around and wait for all of them to spawn in. And it may take a little while. You'll think, oh, I have all of them, and then you'll see another one spawn in. So, give it a few minutes, run in circles, make sure they're not spawning in anymore. Also, you guys may have seen that I got one of the challenges completed whenever I ended the round 0. It's, I think, the one where you just melee them only. But when I went into the challenges, it didn't actually collect it. So it's just triggering it, but you're not actually getting it because you're not really doing the challenge. So the next part is the best way I have found to really maximize the points and to maximize a double points. How the Mugger mod works is that you melee a zombie, and instead of getting 130 points, you get 150. But if you shoot any bullets into the zombies, it will void the Mugger mod, and so you can't shoot the zombies. You can only melee them to get the benefit of the Mugger mod and to get the 150 points. There is a way to get 160 points per zombie kill, but you have to shoot 3 bullets into the zombies and then melee. But again, the Mugger mod's not going to help you there, and you're just getting regular points. And 3 shots into zombie legs or bodies are as much as you can do before you kill them. So 3 shots to the body or legs and then melee, and yeah, you're going to get the 160 points. But if you're using a double point, it's going to take forever to, kill enough zombies to really utilize that double points. So I thought it was better just to sacrifice 10 points per zombie and then just melee and get the Mugger points for all the zombies and be able to use all of the double points for all of the kills. So I'm getting 300 points per kill. So right here you should have about 7,400 points and we'll have killed 23 zombies. This glitch gives you a whole horde of 24 instead of the round 1 6 zombies. So again, once you are on round 1, you want to hoard them up and you want to wait till they're all in the map. You want to trigger the double points and then melee and save 1 zombie. So save that zombie and then open up these 2 doors. The first door is 750 points. The second door is 1,000. So just open those 2 doors, save the zombie, and then run back to the beach. By opening those 2 doors, you're triggering the fog to roll in. And when the fog rolls in, it brings in more zombies. And I believe it is 14 extra zombies. And at this point, you can either, shoot and melee to try to maximize the points, or use the mugger mod by just meleeing. Now, I recommend just meleeing because sometimes I noticed that I would, shoot a zombie 2 times and it would die because maybe it already accidentally had a bullet in it because I was, aiming into the horde. So I wouldn't get the full points, but if I was using the mugger mod and meleeing, I always got the 150 points and I didn't lose anything, and I would always end up with 9,650 points. But for those of you that are really good about just putting 3 bullets into zombies and getting that melee and getting those extra points, then yeah, go for it. You're probably going to be able to get up over 10 grand that way. And these points could even increase even more if you manage to get another double points while you're killing these zombies in the fog. So after killing the 14 fog zombies and using just the mugger mod to get 150 points per kill, at the end of round 1, I killed 38 zombies and I had a score of 9,650. If you want to make even more points, there is a specialist that you can put on, and that is going to be the shell shock. And there is a mod that goes along with it called a fiery burst. And what this does is once you shell shock the zombies, it sets them on fire, and you also get points while they're on fire. The best way I found to use this is to use the specialist and the fiery burst on the fog zombies. So what you want to do is just wait for the fog to clear up, because you want to hoard them up really tightly so that you can affect all the zombies with the fire. While the fog is active, the zombies just kind of stand there and spread out, and you're not going to be able to reach all of the zombies with the shell shock and, be able to set them on fire and get those extra points. So once you feel like you have all of them hoarded up, you can just shell shock them, and you can see here that the fiery burst did set them on fire, and you can see all the points that you're collecting from them. It's only 5 points at a time, and you want to make sure not to kill them while they are on fire, because the fire is going to continue to give you points. And once the fire finally goes out, then you can start killing them, or you can shell shock them again if your meter fills up. If you do shell shock them a second time, it's going to set them on fire, and you're going to make money from them being on fire, but that second shell shock is going to kill them, and all the zombies that it kills, it's going to give you 100 points each. At the end of this game, using the shell shock and fiery burst, I was able to get over 11,000 points, and I probably could have had even more points if I would have shell shocked them a second time. But I hope this helps you guys out, and I really hope it helps out the new Xbox and PC players. And we'll see you guys next video.